7th Standard English 3.1 Tartary. If I were a lord of Tartary, myself and me alone, my bed should be of ivory, of beaten gold my throne. And in my court should peacocks flaunt, and in my forest tigers haunt, and in my pools great fishes slant, their fins athwart the sun. If I were a lord of Tartary, trumpeters every day to every meal would summon me, and in my courtyard bray. And in the evening lamps would shine, yellow as honey, red as wine, while harp and flute and mandoline made music sweet and gay. If I were a lord of Tartary, I would wear a robe of beads, white and gold and green, and they would be and clustered thick as seeds. And ere should wane the morning star, I would don my robe and scimitar, and Zebra's 7 should draw my car, shoot Tartary's dark glades. Lord of the fruits, her rivers pale, silver pale, Lord of the hills of the Tartary, glen, thicket, wood and dale, her fishing stars, her scinted breeze, her trembling lake like foamless seas, her bird delighting citron trees in every purple vale. This poem is written by Walter de la Mare. Let's see the question answers of this poem. Meanings: Tartary, an imaginary land. Ivory, the hard white substance of elephant's tusk. Beaten gold, gold hammered into flat thin shape. Throne, chair for a king or queen. Flaunt, show off proudly. Haunt, come frequently. Slant, tilt, move at an angle. Athwart, across from side to side in a slanting direction. Trumpeters, one who plays a trumpet. Summon, call. Bray, make a loud harsh cry. Harp, a musical instrument. Mandoline, a musical instrument with a rounded back and metal strings. Gay, happy, light-hearted. Robe, a loose garment reaching the ankles. Clustered, similar things grouped together and placed closely. Before. Wane, to decrease in size. Don, put on clothing. Scimitar, short sword with a curved blade. Glades, open spaces in forest. Glen, a narrow rally. Thicket, dense group of bushes or trees. Dale, a valley. Flashing, a shine with bright irregular light. Vale, a valley. Question number 1. Answer the following question. Find the words that mean the following from the first stanza. Gold hammered into a flat thin shape. Gold hammered into a flat thin shape. Beaten gold. Show off proudly. Flaunt. Tilt, move at an angle. Slant, across, especially in a slanting direction. Athwart. Second, find the names of the exotic musical instruments and animals mentioned in the poem. Exotic musical instruments mentioned in the poem are harp, flute, and mandoline. Animals mentioned are fishes, zebras, tiger, and peacock. Third, in the last stanza, there are 3-4 letter words that refer to a beautiful valley. They are dale, vale, and glen. From the poem, find these lines that use comparisons. Answer: her trembling lake like foamless seas, yellow as honey, red as wine, and clustered thick as seeds. Fifth, color, sound, and images from nature add to the beauty of a poem. Tartary is a perfect example of the above. Pick out the lines that contain. Answer: color. Color, her river silver pale in every purple veil, and in the evening lamp would shine, yellow as honey, red as wine. I would wear a robe of beads and gold. In these sentences there is colors like silver, purple, red, yellow, and gold. Second, sound. Trumpeters every day to every meal would summon me, interpreting that elephants are trumpets in the poem, while harp and flute and mandoline made music sweet and gay. Here trumpeters, harp, flute All are sound, all are musical instruments, so they made sound. Images from the nature. Her flashing star, her scented breeze, her river silver pale, and in my pools great fishes land. Her bird delighting citron trees, glen thicket, wood and dale. Sixth, complete the following phrase with the help of the poem. Sweet and gay music, silver pale river, scented breeze, trembling lake, bird delighting citron trees. Question number 7. Write about the daily reading of the Lord of Tartary in 8 to 10 lines. The Lord of Tartary would get up very early in the morning. He would wear a dress of green, white, and gold beads. These beads would be placed very close to each other, just like a seats. And after, before the waning of the morning star, he would wear his robe and take his short sword. Then he would go out in the valley in his carriage drawn by 7 zebras. At mealtime, he would be called by trumpeters that would give out a loud cry in the courtyard. In the evening, he would enjoy the shining of lamps and sweet music played by musicians. At night, he would enjoy the flashing stars and the scented breeze by the lakeside line with the citron trees. Question number 8. Using your imagination, write about a beautiful region, its landform, its water, bodies, floras and fauna, night sky, people, etc. Answer. Welcome to the magical fairyland of Twatsa. The mother fairy, Tozamar Wolfosh, lives in the butterfly, his island, and insects grows. All around the wonderland are swift bubbling streams of trade, cascading from hillocks of orange marmalade. The candy flows flower in white butterflies with transparent wings. Once in a while, across the dark chocolate sky, shooting stars are seen. They drip and fall on a land covered in a caramel wafer. Little gnomes, goblins, and elves fly swiftly, visiting children in their dreams. The mermaids in the sugary seas use dot nuts to keep them from drowning. And somewhere, sometimes a dreamy kid makes castle of walnut and kennel for his pet in his fairyland of Twatsa. Thank you. Our lesson is completed. See, if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon and share it with your friends. Thank you.